Achievement of goals by a human being in his lifetime are impossible without the blessings of a guru. Abiding to the old adage of deriving inspiration from the Sadguru, always bound by our duties. The Gurudev Jangli Maharaj Gurukul School is operational at Kokamthan near Kopargaon. An attempt has been made to create a school equipped with all amenities and facilities with an aim to create ideal students. The Atma Malik Educational Complex is inspired by the teachings and blessings of Vishwatmak Om Gurudev. Every student possesses qualities like self-control, boundless love, benevolence, service, discipline, strength, mercy, joyous appearance, welfare attitude. All these are attributes of manifestation of the soul, which is nothing but innate qualities of God. This education complex has been mainly formed with an intention to bring out these hidden qualities within. If these qualities of the all-powerful soul in the children are revealed, they will stay true to the expectations of their parents, teachers, society, country, and the world as well to achieve their goals. In order to stay in line with the competitive world, today many private schools have equipped themselves with modern amenities and facilities, but there are very few schools which equip children with essential factors like cultural ethics, principles, and morality. The cultural mold of students depends upon their parents, surroundings, society, school, friends, and accomplices. If all these factors are favorable, it creates a congenial atmosphere in developing a good personality for the student. But in order to achieve higher goals, the student's strong willpower, parents' passion, along with goal-oriented teachers play an important role. With the support of all such factors involved and tireless efforts, a student can achieve any goal in life. With an aim to create lofty, towering student personalities, a grand educational complex has been developed at Kokamthan in Kopargaon Tehsil of Ahmednagar district. At the Atma Malik Educational Complex at Kokamthan, Marathi medium schools for 1st grade to standard 12th in the streams of arts, commerce and science, and English medium schools for grade 1st to 10th are currently in operation. In addition to this, Semi-English School and Atma Malik International School are well equipped for imparting knowledge. There is a continual increase in the flow of students towards the school from the length and breadth of the state. Engineering College and Polytechnic is in operation at the scenic location of Aghai in Shahpur Tehsil of Thane district for higher education. Around 500 students, including 200 resident students, are studying at this organization equipped with full-fledged facilities. Atma Malik Educational Organization is molding a culturally well-bred generation and in the process giving birth to prudent citizens for the betterment of the country. This is not just an educational complex, but a world university, conducting experiments with truth and spirituality. The road to betterment remains out of sight till the darkness of illiteracy is eradicated and the light of knowledge is envisioned. The cultural teachings imparted in childhood are ingrained deep in the mind. Exposing children to the right spiritual discourse in early childhood prepares them for a bright future. This would enable these children to conduct a well-cultured living in society. Inspired by the Sadguru, the ashram has raised this temple of educational knowledge to impart the knowledge of science and practical vision in addition to spiritual knowledge. Om Gurudev Marathi Medium Primary Gurukul, Kokamthan, Vaidi, Atma Malik Educational and Sports Complex. Om Gurudev Marathi Secondary and Higher Secondary Gurukul, Kokamthan and Wada. Om Gurudev State Board English Medium Gurukul, Kokamthan and Yevla, Purangaon, Akhtaria, Gujarat, Kadarga, Nashik. Atma Malik International School, Kokamthan. ओम गुरुदेव अध्यापक विद्यालय, कोकमठान। विश्वात्मक ओम गुरुदेव सच्चिदानंद संगीत विद्यालय, कोकमठान। Atma Malik International Yoga Research and Meditation Center, Kokamthan। Atma Malik International Art School, Kokamthan. Atma Malik International Sports School. These are schools established by the ashram. A noble task of enhancement of students' inherent qualities, along with reinforcing their health, mind, intellect and arts, is undertaken at these places. The vegetarian kitchen at this facility incessantly provides virtuous nourishment round the clock to devotees and students without any charge. The main ashram kitchen caters to the benefit of around 7,000 devotees and students on a daily basis. The Vishwatmak Gurudev College of Engineering has been established for higher technical education. The act of imparting higher education to youngsters in a spiritual environment and reviving confidence in them is aimed at creating productive individuals for society. Atma Malik Residential Career Academy is proving to be a boon for students in rural areas. Students undertaking studies for exams like MPSC or UPSC had no option but to depend on cities like Pune, Mumbai or Delhi. Students in rural areas were unable to have access to correct guidance owing to financial shortcomings in spite of possessing the requisite talent and skills. This resulted in sidetracking of deserving students. The academy has been incorporated to extend an olive branch to such students, provide a wide scope for their talent, and infuse honest and spiritual officials in the system. Starting with a batch of mere 10 students, today there are more than 400 students from 30 districts across the state that are being trained at the academy. With the kind blessings of Gurudev, facilities like training by expert guides, 24-hour study room, well-equipped library, digital classroom, along with snacks, meals and accommodation are provided at a minimal cost. Guidance for the authorities, counseling, spiritual and well-cultured environment has resulted in the appointment of over 40 candidates at various positions during the past year and a half. This center propagating the religion of humanity is proving to be a boon for its district. Following in the footsteps of internationally acclaimed Shirdi, Atma Malik Center is adding more weight in the world recognition to the Kopargaon Tahsil. The Gurukul has made a mark of its own in all kinds of competitive examinations. This is achieved on the basis of an experienced team of professors, motivational lectures, regular tests and constant monitoring of the students' performance, thus enabling them to appear for the exams confidently. The maximum number of students selected from the district in Navodaya are trained at the Gurukul. During the current academic year, 34 students from the Gurukul have obtained a scholarship of 500 rupees per month allotted by the central government for exams like Talent Search, Dr. C.V. Raman Junior Scientist Exam, MTS, AMTS and NMMS. 7 students from the school have scored merit in the scholarship exams for the 7th standard. The school firmly believes that education should not be limited to books alone and should be translated into skills. Thus, skill improvement techniques are employed through activities like abacus, spoken English, handwriting improvement projects, English reading, writing projects, recitation of shlokas, tables, and understanding of roots and squares which act as lifetime career sustenance. Adopting changes in teaching techniques according to modern times, Gurukul has been successful in employing student-centric teaching processes on the basis of the latest software and hardware developed by companies like Educomp, Navneet, HCL, etc. After stamping a firm footprint in the educational and spiritual areas, in addition to academic knowledge, Gurukul has introduced satsang, Sanskrit recitals, sports, yogasanas, music and dance to tap the students' psychological, emotional and spiritual progress. Under the aegis of the Gurudev, the strength of culture and confidence is inculcated in the wings of the little ones, thus preparing them to soar in the vast skies. All special days in the calendar are celebrated at the Gurukul, helping to reinforce national integration. The hostel at Gurukul is represented by a huge building with facilities like innovative cots for the students, Oro water systems, facility of hot water through solar water heater, spacious hall for prasadam dinings, capacious hall for satsang, separate arrangements for hair cutting and first aid, hospital facility for healthcare, laundry arrangement for washing clothes, independent consumer store, various uniforms for different activities at the hostel and sports, adequate number of light and fans at each of the houses, generator backup for the entire building. Each house is monitored by a house master with support staff at hand. The innovative activities conducted at the special semi-Gurukul is proving helpful to the students. Some of the activities include class-wise competitive exam preparations, area visits, excursions and tutorials. In the Super Night group study sessions, independently supervised tutorials are conducted between 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. Conscious of the power of education, revered Om Gurudev laid the foundation of Gurukul. The organization is imparting knowledge to the students in the Gurukul mold, right from the first standard, which would qualify them as well-cultured and knowledgeable citizens. Under the auspices of the Vishwatma Gurudev, the organization makes a constant effort to raise the merit of higher secondary Gurukul. Touching the skies is a certainty if the students make persistent attempts from the bottom of their hearts, supported by the blessings of Gurudev.
Om